Well, you know what, Nick, we're live now. Everyone has been waiting. The entire audience.
I mean, I okay. I mean, I guess that's true. I mean, whatever audience is the entire audience. That's who's been waiting. So
Yep, the entire
whether
audience has been waiting, Nick.
whether it's 2 people or 2 million people, the standard
Well,
stays the
you know
same.
what? No matter how many it is, all of our audience matters.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, there's no reason why they shouldn't. I mean, the audience is the foundation of the show. So
Well, I would say, you know what, Nick? I I think that we have a great show tonight.
I mean, when do we not have a good one though? I mean,
Better than ever.
Okay. I mean, I I think it's maybe a little premature to say a given show is going to be better than ever because we've had a lot of good ones that I don't want to make those previous shows seem like we're going to outdo them.
So, you know what, Nick? Just as a little bit of a preview here, I will show you what is in store for you tonight.
Okay.
So, just for you, Nick, is your prize of wheels of what you can win tonight.
Prize.
So, now for the trivia game tonight, Nick, you can win a Crunky Bar, 1 Canadian penny, a can of SpaghettiOs, tickets to a 2021 New Year's Eve party.
John, what? Wait, a 2021 New Year's Eve party?
The tickets are expired, Nick, but
okay.
That's one of the whammy prizes.
Wait, are these tickets like 1 month old or a year and 1 month old?
Well, 1 month old.
Okay.
But it's called a whammy prize or a random gift card, 1 US penny, a $5 shopping spree.
Now, is the shopping spree, is it just wherever?
Well, no. Yes, I'll allow it to be wherever. So $5 shopping spree at a store of your choice.
All right.
A mystery sticker, 1 can of beer, or a Margaret cookie.
Wait, what kind of beer?
Well, a can.
You're not going to give me any foresight into what the options for the beer could be?
Well, you know what, Nick, it maybe, but
wait, the Crunky Bar. So personally, I feel like the Crunky Bar is the best prize there.
Well, I personally would go for the New Year's Eve party tickets because, Nick, what happens if in your lifetime time travel becomes a real thing? Then those tickets might actually be good.
Yes, but I'm confident enough that it's not going to become a reality.
I'm not confident.
I don't think it. I don't think in our lifetime. So I don't think that's really the best. I mean, maybe if there's something about these tickets that make them collector's items for some reason.
Well,
but without seeing them and knowing what they are,
Nick? What can I say
on that? So I think, wait, the Crunky Bar, is it like that? The Crunky Bar that's like that size, that's the size of like a dollar bill?
Yeah, the full size Korean version, not the Crunky Bar that they sell in Japan.
Okay. Oh, wait. The shopping spree, the $5, does that have to be used in person, or can that be used for e-shopping?
The terms are negotiable.
Okay, so really that's the best prize because I could buy more Crunky Bars with the $5 than...
Not necessarily.
Yeah, but a Crunky Bar is less than $5.
Yeah, but it doesn't include shipping.
Yeah, but I feel like nowadays
this is unbelievable.
You can navigate enough to find...
You never know what shipping. The can of beer could be. It could be like this Healthcare Heroes beer, and this is from Big Lake Brewing in Holland, Michigan. And they brewed this particular brew as a tribute to Healthcare Heroes last year. So I
But
think that.
But did that beer cost $5?
Well, you know what? I think that a 6-pack was maybe $12.99.
Oh, so that's way under $5 a
Yes,
beer.
but when else are you going to get a terrific can like this?
I mean, all right. It's a limited
Nick,
edition can print.
It's time for the opening credits.
Hey, is there a police car outside your window?
Struggle is real.
Welcome to Funny is Part of My Name, a podcast about math and Korean culture. For information about our podcast, please visit our new website at www.funnypodcastdetroit.com.
Beer Can Day, Nick.
Beer Can Day.
Yeah, so you know what, Nick? To celebrate National Beer Can Day, I brought a selection of beer cans that I am going to show.
Are they empty beers tonight. Or do they still have
And now here are your hosts, Professor 승찬 and Nick.
Now, Nick.
I mean, I've had plenty of beer tonight, actually, but it was all in a bottle.
Well, then you are celebrating the wrong holiday.
I mean.
So this is actually one of my favorite beers of all time.
What is it? Bean
Flicker from Oddside Brewing in Grand Haven.
Oh, Michigan. Okay. So, all right, a local or local-ish.
I will say that I'm going to crack it open right now.
What kind of beer is it?
It's a coffee blonde ale.
A coffee? Oh, actually, now I feel because normally coffee beers are a little darker, but this one.
Well, yes, this is a coffee blonde ale that. Like usually coffee flavored beers are
darker,
like stouts
or porters.
And so I will say, though, I'm not a big stout fan, but I really.
John, there's definitely a police car outside of your window.
No, your vision is bad. Nick.
Oh, it's the snowplow. It's the snowplow.
That's what I said earlier.
I didn't hear
that. They're plowing the snow.
Oh, I didn't hear. Okay.
So. Now, I will say, in honor of National Beer Can Day, Nick, I brought some beer cans from some of my favorite Michigan breweries. So one.
John, I do need to clarify, or I want to clarify, today is National Beer Can Day, but not National Canned Beer Day.
Right, yes. So it's actually National Beer Can Appreciation Day. So it's actually the first day that beer was sold in cans.
Oh, what year was that?
So you know what, Nick? It was in 1935. Now, Nick, for 500 extra points.
Only 500? That seems like a pretty modest amount.
Well, that's okay, Nick. So now for 500 extra points, I'll even tell you the year, 1935, right? I told you. So what was the name of the brewery that released the beer in a can?
Ooh, all right. I feel this has to be an American brewery.
It is.
So I'm not. I feel Anheuser-Busch and like the Budweiser. I feel like that's too obvious. I'm not going to say that. And I'm trying to remember back. So I know there was a point earlier in the 1900s where Coors, and this actually might have coincided because Coors during the Depression, like not during the Depression, but during Prohibition.
Oh my!
Coors actually exited the beverage industry and got into the ceramic industry because of Prohibition. So, but I think that was earlier than 1935. So I'll say Coors.
No, so close. It was Kruger's Brewing Company.
Kruger.
Okay,
not familiar with that.
So Kruger's Brewing Company actually closed in 1961.
Did it get absorbed into something else in the process? See.
So what really, Well, you know what? It was actually not absorbed as much as they licensed their name to a different brewery.
Okay.
So that actually has become a new thing in modern days.
Oh, yeah.
Where like in Detroit, like Altus beer has been coming back, but it was under a license from the Altus.
Right. No, my sister works in the beverage licensing space, so yeah, like licensing with beverage brands is a huge.
But I do
industry.
like Altus beer. I will say that much. Like, I'm glad that Stroh's came back. Altus is back. You know, like a lot of the Detroit beers, and this one, in honor of National Beer Can Day, is brewed right here in Detroit.
Oh, Grand River. Okay.
It is Grand River Brewery 313
well, I bet that's
Polish lager.
Is that kind of just like a lighter?
Well, all I can say is,
or you've not tried it yet.
You know, I have tried it, but all I can say is today is about the beer cans, and I think this is a pretty cool design.
I do like, yes.
So, yeah, in terms of,
I like the 313 part. I just noticed that. That's a nice touch. I like that.
Yeah, 313 Polish lager.
I like that. That's a nice can.
We have that one, and then,
see, I think that one's like sneaky good, because at like very quick glance, it looks like a traditional Budweiser can, but then when you really look at it, it's obviously not. It's actually much more interesting than just a regular Bud can.
And then I will say this actually is from Keweenaw Brewing Company. So I actually like this can design also. I think it's, like I like when the companies have intricate designs on the can like this.
Yeah, this one, very Oktoberfest.
So Pickaxe.
Is it like a Kolsch style beer, considering the graphic on the
This
front?
is a American Blonde Ale.
Oh, okay. I guess
Love is blonde.
My guess, considering the nature of the character on the graphic, would have been some kind of German type of.
Well, that's okay, Nick. But it is from Keweenaw Brewing Company.
Where's that based?
It is brewed in South Range, Michigan.
Where's that?
Somewhere in Michigan. You know what? I will say that Keweenaw is way up in the northern tip of the UP, and so I'm assuming that actually, so it isn't as it's not right out at the tip of the Keweenaw Peninsula at Copper Harbor, but it is on the Keweenaw Peninsula right outside of Houghton.
Okay. I was just going to ask, is the Keweenaw Peninsula where Houghton is? But okay, you've answered that. All right.
So, actually, one of my activities for this summer is hopefully to get up to the Keweenaw Peninsula. And, my aunt actually found a souvenir from my last trip to Copper Harbor camping in the Keweenaw Peninsula. And so she's going to send that to me.
Okay.
So that's exciting, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, it's a beautiful area up there.
I'll drink to that.
Good.
So now, what else do I have? I have a Siren Ale. So Siren Amber Ale from North Peak Brewing Company in Dexter and Traverse City, Michigan.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
So I like this can just because it's simple.
What is that supposed to be, like a she devil? That little figurine?
It is.
Okay.
But I will say that I like the simple design of the can. You can't get much more classic than.
But I think that works for a lot. Like, if you think about a lot of the really iconic beer brands, like regardless of whether the beer is actually that good or not, the ones that are like most iconic, the labeling on the containers is very simple, both in the intricacies of the graphic and the color palette.
Now, I will say that I have another one, Nick.
Where did you get all these?
Bumblebee Water.
Bumblebee Water. What?
So from Witch's Hat Brewing in South Lyon, Michigan.
Okay.
So this is actually, it's more of a hard seltzer with honey and blueberry, but
Ooh, that sounds good.
I still thought that the can was a worthwhile can.
I agree. Show it again.
Yeah, I like the
that
honeycomb design on the side.
Yeah.
So they did a good job here.
Where did you find all these?
Oh, my bar.
You had them.
Yeah, I already had these.
Oh, okay.
But actually, they're I like the can so much I never actually opened them to drink all of them, but I got them from when I ran a virtual 5K a couple of summers ago, and the goal was that you got a beer per day for 12 days. But I never actually opened the beer after each day of running.
So you had to do a 5K every day for 12 days? Or
No. Like you sort of, because it was virtual, ran from the distance from what would have been one brewery to the next.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, that's kind of a fun arrangement.
And then you got to, you were given the beers, and we're told, well, you've reached that destination. You can open that.
So that it's kind of like a virtual bar crawl by running.
Well, yeah, but I enjoyed it, and I'll drink to that.
No, that's a fun. No, I think that's kind of like a fun arrangement. I think it's good in that it gets people to get a little bit of exercise, and then the
Nick,
concept of the reward is very ingenious.
We're starting a new segment today.
We don't do this.
We don't do this very often, Nick.
Okay.
Today we're starting a new segment on fruits and vegetables.
Okay. Oh boy.
So are you ready, Nick?
Wait, is this the new trivia or what?
Well, no, it's a new educational feature.
Oh, all right.
So just so that our listeners know, every week we're now going to educate you about a fruit or vegetable that is sort of common in Korean cuisine.
Oh, okay. All right. I like this.
So this is our new segment on Korean fruits and vegetables. So now, Nick,
so can we call this segment like K produce?
Well, okay, that's a good idea. So now what I will say, Nick, is I want you to watch carefully, because
wait. You're setting this up like there's trivia or a quiz involved, even though you just told me it's not the trivia.
Yes, but Nick, you have to guess what the fruit or vegetable is.
So this is trivia. So
all right, so here we go, Nick.
This is bogus.
Here's our new segment on Korean fruits and vegetables.
K produce.
Yes. So.
Boy. Wait. What are the chances that I'm going to end up with negative points?
Well, I don't know. Do you know what this is?
It looks super familiar.
I just showed the name of the fruit in the name of the video.
What? Wait, another one. Show it again.
Unbelievable. So now, what I will say is that this is a chungwo. So
is there an English equivalent term for it?
Yeah, chungwo is a Korean melon. So,
okay, I figured it looked like a small yellow water.
Yeah, so it's a bright yellow sort of striped melon, and it is a fruit that has a taste sort of between a honeydew melon and a cucumber, but really like more tasting like a pear. And so you just
color?
slice it up.
What color is the inside?
And well, all right. So I did have a picture of the inside of it, but not in that. Here it is, Nick. It is more of a, well, you'll see the whole like analogy to a cucumber when you see this, but it's more of a like a,
oh, okay, it's very white. It's white.
White. So it kind of cucumber looking.
It's like, so if you slice it perpendicular, it looks not the color, but the way the seeds are arranged, it looks exactly like a cucumber. But if you slice it longitudinal, it looks exactly like a cantaloupe.
Chumwo.
Okay.
So chumwo, if you like chumwo, then great.
How do you eat it, or what's the
normal
way to eat
Nick, it? Like I'm hoping that you would like you would chew it and maybe
how do you prepare it?
Well, I guess you would maybe just slice it on open.
But you eat it raw, or you eat it fresh. You don't.
Yeah. So
cook it.
I really don't know of too many fruits that you cook. Well, I have had cooked apples like in a pie or something.
Yeah. Or any pie, any fruit pie.
Well, I will say though. All right. Did you know that the Germans tend to like in some traditional dishes they put the like stewed apples on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So like I guess that's one spot where you would eat warm fruit.
There's a lot of applications when you have.
But warm fruit that's not a pie.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Nick. So are you ready for your chance to spin the wheel? So
how many chances do I get to spin the wheel? Just one, or?
Well, here it is.
Wait, how do I have to like earn these chances, or?
Yes. I don't. So you only get one chance. So it's a guess of a number game.
Okay.
So now you have to pick a number between -1,000 and 1,000, and you have 11 chances.
11 chances to do what?
Like to guess the number that the computer guy here.
Okay. Do I get a
what
clue?
Number would be your first guess?
But do I get a clue in order to?
Yeah, it's between -1,000 and 1,000.
Okay, so it's not like a hotter or colder kind of game. It's literally.
Oh yeah, no, it is a hot or cold, but you have to make a first guess.
Oh, okay. So as soon as I guess, like I get more information about. Oh, okay. I thought it was just literally like.
So what would you like to guess, Nick?
2,000 chance every time. I'm 245.
245, and it says it's too high.
Okay. So I got to remember that too high means anything from 244 to -1,000. Okay, so it's kind of like playing 20 questions, except it's 11 times with numbers.
Well, yes, but you only have 10 turns left, Nick.
Right. It's not 20.
245 was too high.
Okay. Negative 600.
-600. All right, let's see. That's too high.
Okay. -800.
-800. Let's see. Too high.
-950.
-950. Too low.
All right. Negative. I said 850. I said 800. -875.
Negative 875. Too high.
Negative 910.
Negative 910. Too high.
Negative 930.
Negative 930. Too high.
Negative 940.
Negative 940. Too low.
Negative 935.
Negative 935. Too high.
Negative 937.
Negative 937.
Yes.
Okay, so you won, Nick. So
It's
you know what that
10 turns.
means.
Okay, that's
So that
I
means,
had one to spare. Wow, I should get a bonus point for that somehow.
well, you know what that means, Nick. You get to actually get a spin of the wheel. So are you ready?
So in order to get a spin, I just had to correctly get the number, regardless of how many turns it took me.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. So let's see what your prize is.
Don't give me the Canadian penny.
Well, it looks like you're getting one can of beer.
So what? Okay, what am I getting? What kind of beer?
Well,
can I get the Polish lager?
Well, no, I didn't actually say that there would be beer in the can, Nick.
You said a can. It said a can of beer.
Yeah. So you know what?
Not a beer can. It said a can of beer. So there has to be beer in the can.
Then I'll give you the beer, but not the can.
Oh, come on. So you're gonna pour it out into a glass? And
yeah, like the Dalshuan Gatorade. This is like
that's so deceitful. I don't care about the beer as much as I do the can.
Well, that's okay, Nick.
This is so rigged.
So now, audience. So now, I will say that here is the audience participation of the show, Nick. So I'm going to say,
is this for a prize though?
Yeah, it is. So
what is the
I am thinking of a number, and just to make it as fair as possible, it's also between. I'll make it easier. I'll give the audience just positive numbers.
All right.
So
are they? Is it an integer?
Yes, an integer. Like between, now, just so you know, it's written on this piece of paper, and
I don't know, audience, because if you look, he has the camera strategically pointed so you can't see the desk. So you never know what kind of funny business might be going on below the field
now,
of view.
All I can say is the audience member who guesses in the live chat the number closest to my number before the end of the show, one guess per audience member, I will spin the wheel, and then the audience member will win the prize.
So the number is between what and what again?
0 and 1,000.
So what if say 2 or more people guess, and they're equally distant from the number?
Well, then everyone will get a spin of the wheel.
Wait, everyone, or only the 2 people that are?
Everyone. Why not? There's enough prizes to go around, Nick.
Is it the same wheel?
We're not that cheap at this show.
Is it the same wheel?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The same wheel.
All right.
So, except I am going to add a special prize. So get your guesses in before the end of the show.
Now, clarification, is this Price is Right rules, or?
Oh, no, the closest number.
Okay.
Yeah, no need to make it difficult, Nick.
All right.
Oh, this is pretty good. So now I have good news, Nick.
That's debatable whether it's going to be or not.
Well, all I can say,
good for who?
Nick, is it's time for a break.
Okay, I could use a little break.
Now, right. Audience, like just during the break, get your guesses into the live chat if you want a chance of getting a spin of the wheel.
John, before we cut to break, as an alternative, can audience members email guesses?
Well, they can, but
those count.
I will say that there will be a like 10 added to whatever your guess is for emailing it in.
Okay, so if you want to guess 100, really you should guess 90 if you're going to email it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Yes. I mean, I don't know if that's really fair, but if somebody wasn't paying attention,
but that doesn't make it unfair. Just because you're not paying attention doesn't make it unfair. It just makes it kind of a raw deal for you, but it's not unfair.
Well, yes, because if somebody guessed 1,000 and then they got the 10-point penalty, then their number wouldn't even be in the correct range of guesses.
But that's not a matter of fairness. That's just a matter of not having paid attention to the rule.
The struggle is real, Nick.
It is, yeah.
What a time to be alive. I hope you're not allergic to peanuts.
I'm not.
Because it is...
Is it National Peanuts Day or something?
Oh, it's National Peanut Butter Day.
Oh, Peanut Butter Day, okay.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that much of a peanut butter fan.
You have a favorite peanut butter, Nick?
Well, yeah.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, I do have a favorite peanut butter. But
okay, what is it?
So I can't find it anymore though. So I don't know if it's been discontinued
it's probably like the the Peter Pan, isn't it?
It is a Peter Pan. So it is. What the hell was it called? The Peter Pan. So it was essentially, it was crunchy peanut butter, but like only slightly crunchy, like just ever so slight little bits of ground up peanut.
So why can't you find it anymore?
I don't know, because the stores that I shop don't carry it, or it's been discontinued. I don't know.
Have you tried to get it sort of on Amazon or something?
No. So admittedly, I have not looked to. Well, what I should do is I should just look at the Peter Pan website to see if it's still existing.
Let's bring that up right now, Nick.
What?
The Peter Pan website.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, it was called Peter Pan Simply Ground. So
is it one of these?
I see is the YouTube.
Oh no, it's because they played a trick on us.
Oh,
like that's what you get when you deal with these fairies.
Yeah. So no, it's Peter Pan, not Tinkerbell.
Well, close enough.
No, no, that's not close enough. No, don't give me that. It's not one of these ones here, but go to the full product lineup.
Well, that's it. That's all they have.
No, scroll down. See, there's way more. What are you talking about?
That's it.
No, wait. Scroll back up.
You know what, Nick?
Oh, wait. You scrolled way too fast.
Oh, you have too many complaints.
Yeah, because you're just flying through this webpage scroll.
But all I can say is that, you know what? I will say that I just checked on Amazon, and Amazon says it's currently unavailable.
Okay, all right.
So my guess
sucks because it was good, because like the crunchy peanut butter. The issue I have with most crunchy peanut butter is the chunks of peanuts are a little bit too coarse.
Well, yeah, because you have too many complaints. Because if you look here, see it says no, currently unavailable.
Right. I mean, that's not surprising.
Well, some of similar item to consider.
I'm not ordering Amazon brand peanut butter.
Well, I would try that.
No, are you kidding? No, thank you.
You know what? You know what? You know what, Nick? Just let me buy it now.
You're gonna regret this.
I'm buying it now, and I'm gonna try it on the show next week.
I'm gonna skip that one then.
Well, you know what? I think that this will be a really a high quality $2 purchase.
I think you're just forfeiting $2.
So, do you want? So Megan has a question, Nick. Do you want chewy or chunky peanut butter?
What is chewy?
Unbelievable.
Is that just another way to say the creamy or the smooth one?
No. Because you can have peanut butter that's chewy, but not necessarily like chunky.
So what is typically classified as crunchy peanut butter? How does that compare? I don't know what the differences are between these three different descriptions.
So what I will say is that if you've ever had the type of peanut butter where you're just like it's so dry that you have to keep on chewing and chewing and chewing, but it kind of like
sounds
sticks
horrible
to your mouth.
Well, that's all peanut butter though.
No, it's
to
not.
some extent, like how it just kind of like gets caught up in your gums and
This is unbelievable. Have you never you've never made your own peanut butter before, have you?
I have not. Admittedly, I have not.
Okay,
the closest I ever done was at some grocery stores. I think like Bush's. They have like the grinder there where you can make. I don't really classify that as like fully making peanut butter though. That's kind of a bastardized version.
No. Like no. All right, so I will tell you that I make some of the best homemade peanut butter. I'm telling you, like I know how to make peanut butter. It's not that difficult. You don't even have to like grind up the peanuts yourself. You can buy like peanut powder if you want, like already ground up peanut powder, and make the peanut butter with the ground up peanut powder to save yourself a little bit of time. But I make some pretty good peanut butter.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll try it sometime.
So I haven't made it in a while, but maybe it's time.
Okay.
I'm going to enter peanut butter making contest.
All right. Well, I'll give it a whirl sometime and see how it turns out.
Now that we're a little over halfway through the show, Nick, I have another brew for myself. So now this is actually a little bit, how do I say this? Like it's not the one that I would have picked for myself, but it's close enough to being like my second favorite beer of all time.
Besides, second favorite all time.
Bean Flicker.
Bean Flicker is your new favorite?
No, it's always been my number one.
Oh.
All right, Bean Flicker has always been number one because I like coffee and I like blonde ale. But this is a Shorts Brewing soft parade, but a soft parade shandy.
It's not really the right time of year for a shandy, though.
But it's always the right time of year for soft parade.
Well, I mean, as a brand, sure, but just not a shandy, though. I mean,
I will tell you, Nick, this is pretty healthy for you because it brewed with blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and local lemonade.
I mean, I don't think anyone really says that like a great way to good health is drink more beer, but I mean.
Well, no, but I will say that the like even a spritz of lemon zest over your food.
That's true.
Like it is such a like the aromatic like benefits of anything with lemon in it, I would say there's health benefits beyond just the nutritional value, Nick.
Right. Well, I mean, that is in itself the nutritional value, but I mean it.
Oh, delicious.
I mean, a lot of health
Absolutely
experts
delicious.
do recommend that like people like have like the juice from like half a lemon a day, Nick, like just in your water or something.
I think that people have heard enough of your complaints about peanut butter.
It's not really complaining. I mean, it is to an extent because I am a little bit salty that Peter Pan has discontinued the variety I like.
You know what, Nick? It's time for a break.
Okay, I could use a break.
Do you know what else is
Bubble Wrap Day?
Appreciation Week.
Oh, a whole week?
Yeah, there's a whole week, Nick. Isn't that great? Now, I'm actually, at this time, I'm not very appreciative of bubble wrap.
Why is that?
Well, I will say that one of my Amazon orders got canceled this week because the bubble wrap wasn't good enough.
Wait, I don't understand what that means.
So it means that the items got damaged in shipment. So if the bubble wrap was better, then the items wouldn't have gotten damaged in shipping.
So if the product was damaged during shipping, wouldn't it still make its way to you? And the only way to find out is you have to open it up when it arrives? Or I don't
know. No, because I ordered laundry detergent and it got cracked. I'm assuming it got cracked. And so all that I was told is it was not deliverable and it was being returned and I would be issued a refund. So my guess is that the laundry detergent got cracked in the box. The box got soggy and they had to send it back. And so if the bubble wrap would have been better, then that wouldn't have happened.
So it specifically said the bubble wrap was the reason. It was like generic. It's like, inferior packaging.
But I'm just saying though, bubble wrap would have helped.
So wait, what was the explanation given as to why the order was returned
or not? Said it was fulfilled? Undeliverable.
So you don't. So that can mean a lot of different things, though.
Well, what do you really think that my delivery was one of the ones that fell off a truck in the middle of Florida somewhere?
I mean, potentially at one point.
Think that somebody stole my laundry detergent, Nick?
Well, that's different than being undelivered. I mean, I guess technically, if it's stolen, it's also undeliverable.
No, you can't deliver something if it got stolen.
Well, that's what I mean.
So it's technically undeliverable because they don't have it.
So it could be that, or it could be that the bottle broke open, was leaking all over the place. It could be. I mean, it's not just one reason. I mean, that's kind of like an umbrella term. So who really knows what it means?
Who really knows?
Yeah.
Who really knows?
Not you. Not me.
Did you know it's National Lobster Thermidor Day?
Ooh, Lobster Thermidor Day. Well, that's pretty specific, but I like it.
Well, I will say that I don't like it.
Why not?
I don't like it at all.
Do you not like lobster?
No, not at all. But I have bad news for those people who are vegetarians and think they can slide by with eating seafood. Because there was that UK study that came out that said seafood has feelings.
I mean, that's debatable.
Well, you know, Nick, that a lot of vegetarians will say, "Well, I still eat crustaceans, or I still eat fish."
But that's why the term pescatarian has been developed to cover situations like that where people don't eat, regular animal meat, but they still eat seafood.
You know what, Nick? Vegetarian, meatitarian, pescatarian, episcoparian. Like, what can I say?
That's nothing. You've said it all.
See, Nick, I'm sure I have. The struggle is real.
Yeah.
So now, then, did you know it's Change a Pet's Life Day?
I did not know.
So, do you have a pet that you would change their life?
No, because I don't have a pet.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be your pet, Nick.
No, I don't have one regardless.
This is unbelievable. So, did you know it's also International Mobile Phone Recycling Day?
No, but I have a couple old ones that I need to recycle because they're just in the way now.
Well, I will say that I'm never recycling my old mobile phones ever.
Because I mean, I understand like why people keep one old phone, like the most recent old phone, in case like your current phone gets lost or broken, so that like you're not completely phoneless until you get a chance to get another one. But like having more than one old phone, I mean, I guess what's the logic?
So I will tell you that one time I actually gave my dad one of my old phones.
Oh,
and then
okay.
he lost it, so I gave him another one of my old phones.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know how many backups you really need. I mean, I don't know how many phones you've had like in your entire lifetime. But I mean, I don't think it's necessary to have like 10 old phones. But you know, if you have like 3 or 4,
Nick,
I get that because I have 3 or 4.
Nick, this is National Compliment Day, so I'll compliment you on your like on your simplistic life of only having one extra phone as a backup.
No, I have more than one old phone. I have like 3 or 4.
This is unbelievable. What do you have? Like, you have a car phone, and then you have a garage phone, and then you have a basement phone.
No, I don't have any hardline phones.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a cell phone that's for use in the basement only.
I don't have those. They're just sitting in a drawer.
This is awful. I can't believe this.
Well, I mean, the nice thing about a cell phone is it's, you know, a portable
I'll drink
phone.
to that.
You know, it's cordless and portable. So
do you know it's Belly Laugh Day, Nick?
But what?
Belly Laugh Day.
Oh, no, I did not.
Exactly like that, Nick.
Yeah, that was the most artificial laugh I've ever heard.
Oh, no, I don't think it needs to be artificial to be a belly laugh.
No, but in that particular case, it was. That seemed pretty forced.
I'm truly enjoying this.
Yeah, I think you should minimize how much you do that.
Well, why would you say that?
Because it's a little weird and creepy.
Well, that's okay, Nick. So now, since we've had one guess of the number come in.
Only one?
Well, but that's okay. Now.
Wait, through email or through the chat?
Well, both. So one total. Now.
What? Oh, same person doing it 2 ways?
Well, that's okay.
No, wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said there's one that came through email, one that came through the chat.
No. One total.
Through email or through the chat?
Both. Like one total for both. This is exactly like.
Oh, so the same person submitted the same answer through two different mediums?
No, but all I will say is this is exactly what happened with the whole fried pickle issue last night too. So just so that the audience knows, last night, like Nick and I were at Primanti Brothers sitting in the ice cold because their HVAC was out. And so I was sitting there in the freezing, sub-freezing temperatures.
You said yesterday that you didn't mind that.
Well, that's okay. Like, all I can say is that yesterday I asked for fries and a pickle. And so then I was asked, do I want fries, like pickles, and a pickle? So I said both, because I didn't realize that fries and pickles were fried pickles. But I didn't want fried pickles. I want fries and a pickle.
Yeah. Two separate entities.
So then I got fried pickles. But I want fries.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the interim, the bartender came over to clarify the situation,
so then
but it was
I end
already
up
too
getting
late.
fries, a pickle, and fried pickles.
Well, I mean,
shout out to the bartender at Primanti Brothers for making it right and giving me the fried pickles on the house.
So are you glad that you received the extra bonus of
no, because I would rather them make the pizza correctly without hiding vegetables on my pizza. So just so everyone knows in the audience, on one slice of pizza, there was a big chunk of tomato hidden under the cheese. On another one, a big chunk of onion hidden under the cheese. And on a third one, a big, it looked like a piece of kale hidden under the cheese. And so, after that, I stopped eating the pizza.
Okay, so whatever the green was, I don't know whether it was spinach or whatever.
It looked like a piece of kale.
So that I think was a legitimate goof up. I don't think that was supposed to be there. But the chunk of tomato and the onion. See, I'm not 100% convinced that their sauce isn't chunky and doesn't normally include those. So
just so that you know, Nick,
pieces of stuff in there.
On one of the pieces I had of the leftovers today, there was a big chunk of pineapple under the cheese. So I think these people did this on purpose. They put a different fruit or vegetable under the cheese of every slice because they knew I was coming.
So what you're saying is it was a conspiracy strictly to spite you.
Yes.
Wow, that's quite a scheme.
So, you know what, Primanti Brothers, that's okay, because I let Angela have most of the rest of the pizza last night.
Well, I guess here's my question, John. When you go to Primanti Brothers, I feel ordering pizza there is getting away from their core, their signature menu items. Because people go there, I think, obviously the signature menu item is the sandwiches with the fries on them, and I know there's other stuff on the menu, but I don't know. I mean, I'm a little biased because I'm a big advocate of when you go to places that have a signature item or items on the menu, that's what I get when I go there. That's why I go.
But I will say though that I know that they're known. But one of the other things they're known for though are their $1.99 happy hour pizza slices.
Oh, I mean, admittedly, I don't.
And so,
I haven't gone there.
I've had their pizza before, but it wasn't like vegetable roulette.
So in the future,
I don't
then
know what this is.
So wait, are you saying in the future you're going to avoid getting pizza there?
Probably.
And
they ruined the pizza experience for me.
So in the future, are you just going to get a sandwich?
Oh, absolutely not.
Why?
Because I would rather get the salad and have the fries put on the salad.
That's an unusual combination.
But that's one of their signature things is
really?
Yourself is that you put fries on everything. So actually you can get fries as a salad topping.
That's not I would never order that salad, but okay, that makes sense though, considering the theme of the restaurant.
It's actually not that bad because if you think about it, you do get a fried chicken salad, and then they sometimes, and then they just put the fries on top of the chicken.
No, I'm not.
How is that any different than one of those Bloody Marys where they put a chicken and a pound of bacon and a 5-pound sack of French fries on the top of it, and then they give it to you for $9.99.
I've never seen that. Too, I don't like Bloody Marys.
Well, actually, the fanciest Bloody Mary I saw was one of those ones at a bar in Milwaukee. I'm sure some of our audience already knows where I'm talking about. I can't think of the name of it, but it's famous in Milwaukee for having a whole chicken and a whole bunch of other stuff on the Bloody Mary. I will tell you that I don't like Bloody Marys because I don't like tomatoes, but I ate that chicken.
So you ordered an entire Bloody Mary
Oh
just
no,
to
I
have the
didn't
chicken?
order it. Like my friend ordered it, and we shared the meal that came with it.
Oh, okay.
Because it really was a 8-piece chicken on top of the Bloody Mary.
Good.
Along with some other goodies.
Okay.
Now it is time for the spinning of the audience prize wheel, Nick.
So we do have a defined winner.
Yes. So Rachel guessed 743.
All right.
And that was fairly close because, oddly enough, now, Rachel, I don't know how you did this, but like great minds think alike. So I will say that the number was like, this is like the lottery, Nick, where the numbers were correct, but not in the right order. And you still win you can still win the jackpot, right?
Yeah.
So my number was 437. So all of the digits were in there.
Okay.
The 7, the 4, and the 3. So it's like the lottery.
All right.
So there you go. What a time to be alive.
How many total guesses were there submitted?
Oh, 1.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, Rachel.
Okay. Well, let's see what the wheel gives us.
So, well, apparently, I spun the wheel prematurely. So
we'll just do it again.
Okay. So let's see. So let me go ahead and make this full screen mode, Nick. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. I don't think that we have that, but
no, that's okay.
That's okay. So here it is. And well, it looks like a Margaret cookie.
I think my prize is better.
Well, you have too many complaints, Nick.
That wasn't a
Too
complaint
many
at all.
complaints.
No, that was not a complaint one bit.
I think that it was.
No, I'm saying my prize I like better. I'm not a huge fan of Margaret cookies.
Did you know?
They're okay.
Did you know that it is National Clean Out Your Inbox Week?
No, I did not know that, but that needs to be more often than just once a year because I'm horrible at that.
And did you know that this is currently one of my favorite weeks of the whole year?
Cleaning out your inbox or what?
No, it is National Meat Week.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. I'll drink to that.
Good.
And I will say that one of the meats I'm planning to try this week, actually, when I say try, I mean like eat.
So you've had it before? Yeah,
I've had it before, but I'm going to have a buffalo burger sometime this week.
Okay.
Have you had those, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, and buffalo burgers are pretty good for you, right? Lower in fat.
Well, just know though. I mean, are you going out to get it, or are you
I haven't decided yet because I know that I can buy the buffalo meat, the bison meat at Meijer, or Fuddruckers makes a pretty good one.
Where's there a Fuddruckers?
Van Dyke.
Van Dyke and what?
Like way out in I don't know, like Shelby Township area.
Oh, well, that's not that far from you.
Well, no, it's not that far from me, but it would be from you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like Fuddruckers, but not enough to go that far.
You know why I like Fuddruckers? It's because of the cheese for the cheese.
Oh, the little dispenser thing?
Yes, that cheese.
Yes.
You cannot get cheese like that anywhere else.
No.
They do something to their cheese, and then you put it on the little potato wedge thing.
Yes.
Oh my! Along with a bison burger, like I will say that Fuddruckers also has an elk burger. And
a little disclaimer though, John, about wild game burgers. So the FDA only requires, I can't remember what the proportion is, but they only require a certain percentage of the meat in what is advertised as a alternative meat, a wild game burger on a restaurant menu to actually be that. So more often than not, though, I think it's like 50%. They cut it like 50-50 with regular ground beef. So just, to be aware. And I'm not saying it should stop you from getting it.
But you know what, though? I will say, though, that at the very least, though, when you like go to a place like Fuddruckers, I'm not going there for like the greatest burger in the world. I'm going there because I like the cheese.
Yeah,
I want something a little bit different.
No, I agree with that. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not the best burger.
And I will say that it's still definitely, no matter what, like healthier than a McDonald's or a Burger King.
I mean, that's debatable.
Well, no, it definitely, no, because if you have thought about this, like you already know that like a Burger King is like frozen everything, and that McDonald's is like probably these days frozen food, but even if they grill it fresh and Burger King doesn't, that like McDonald's is frozen probably, but Fuddruckers is 100% fresh beef.
Yeah, I don't think that changes the health perspective. It changes the quality of the food, but I don't think that really alters
I think that it changes the health benefits of it, because like depending on how like the food is frozen, if it's flash frozen versus another form of frozen, some of the nutrients can be lost out of the food.
Yes, that's true, but unfortunately the not so good part of ground beef still kind of maintains the same.
Well, that's okay, Nick, because I'm going there for the cheese anyway.
Well, that's fine. I mean, a little bit here and there is
so Nick, right. You know what? It's time for your final joke of the week.
Oh, good. Okay.
I can't believe it's that time already.
Well, hey, it comes and goes every time.
Yeah, on the birthday of Harold G. Babcock, born in this day in 1882. Nick, I dedicate the show to everyone who wanted to ever follow in Babcock's footsteps as an astronomer. Okay, Nick, what is your final joke of the week?
Oh, John, have you ever heard about Mount Rushmore before it was carved?
Well, you know what, Nick? All I can say is I'm pretty sure I wasn't born then.
Yeah.
So I don't think that I would have heard about that.
But it was also carved before you were born.
Well, that's my whole point. Why would I know about the carving of something that was carved before I was born?
But I asked you, do you know anything about Mount Rushmore before it was carved?
Oh, no. Well, yes, I do. It was still probably like sticks and stones out there.
I mean, whatever that. What does that mean?
I mean, what
There's
can I
still trees
say?
around it now.
Well, yeah, sticks and stones may break my bones, but Mount Rushmore still has George Washington.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it's still there.
So no, Nick, I haven't heard about this.
Oh, okay. That's all you had to say. It was, yeah. But anyways, Mount Rushmore before it was carved to its present day appearance its beauty was unprecedented.
Well, Nick, all I can say is that was an unprecedented joke, and it was probably, wait a second, let me check. It got the least number of laughs in the live chat of any joke ever.
Oh, well, hey, there has to be a first for everything, so why not tonight?
Yep, the number of laughs in the chat of the joke tonight was unprecedented.
Well, hey, that's what happens. So,
but that's okay, Nick. Maybe next week will be your week.
We can only hope.
Well, I'll drink to that, Nick.
Good.
What a time to be alive. Womp womp, Nick.
Yep.
Womp womp. The struggle is real. Know where this is, Nick. Puerto Rico.
Thank you for watching Funny is Part of Your Name. Don't forget to visit our new website at www.funnypodcastdetroit.com.
Puerto Rico.
We'll see you back here next Monday at 10 p.m. for an all-new episode.